Something just happened in my professional life that many people would consider super embarrassing. I closed $975,000 in revenue. Another day in the life walking into the office right now. I always get into these weird funks at the start of a new quarter because I'm an account executive. I have a quarterly quota. The revenue targets keep getting bigger and I'm allergic to the red. The red to me means not hitting my quota. So it's a constant grind. Something that gives me perspective walking into the office and that cools me down is looking at folks doing physical labor. I worked multiple manual labor jobs and it's just not fun. Your body starts to break down and it really hurts. So if you're lucky enough to work in a knowledge profession like software sales, something to be a little grateful for. What is the secret sauce to finding more success sooner rather than later? It's showing up early, as you can see right here. The lights are about to flick on. 3, 2, 1, boom. There we go, motion sensor lights. As you guys know, when the lights are not on, that means nobody has walked through this hall yet. We are the first one. That's the #1 rule of success. Show up each and every day. And my personal amendment to that is show up each and every day as the first person in the office and the last one to leave. Totally in your control. And if you want to become more successful, if you want to make more money, if you want to get that promotion, it's all about just showing up early. I was just assigned my official book of business for 2022. Essentially, I have 1,000 companies that are my territory that I can sell into. A focus of mine this year is to increase my average deal size. So in order to do that, I am hyper focused on selling into bigger accounts, finding big opportunities, expanding the potential impact on the business. So I'm prioritizing my book of business. I'm looking at the companies by revenue, by employee count, by industry, by existing spend overall, existing spend in my product line, who are their former customers. And then those are really the factors I'm looking at my book of business on. Let me know what I'm missing below because I'm really trying to get to the bottom of this. Today marks the 1-year anniversary of being made fun of at my sales kickoff in 2021. Something just happened in my professional life that many people would consider super embarrassing. I just got off my company-wide sales kickoff meeting. Happens once a year, 3,800 people on the call. My boss, my boss's boss, my boss's boss's boss, all of my coworkers, everyone in my professional network. And I got made fun of, I got exposed, I got called out for the videos I make. Today, at the time of this recording, happens to be the awards dinner of our Sales Kickoff 2022, in which I may get shouted out, I may not. We'll see. The reason I share that context with you is because that plays directly into my biggest fear working in software sales. The perspective and experience I share in this video won't be direct tactical knowledge, oh, go make XYZ calls and you magically hit your quota, but I'm hoping you can pick up on 1 or 2 takeaways to apply in your own life, in your own career to find more success sooner rather than later. Around this time last year, I had been creating content for about a year. I started off personal finance videos and then I was given the advice, Trent, you do sales, you're good at sales, you like to talk about sales, you should talk about sales and help people find sales jobs, help people find more success in their jobs. And I said, yeah, that's a really good idea. So I really started to double down in Q4 of last year. I was a ramping account executive level 3 at my company, small quota. I had just hit my Q4 quota. I had closed $24,000 on a $7,000 quota, very tiny ramping. I had posted on LinkedIn, I just finished 300% of my quota, and I was really trying to promote myself so more people came to my channel and checked me out. They made fun of me at the sales kickoff last year, essentially saying, who does this guy think he is? He has no experience, no knowledge, and making fun of me for pursuing my dream of trying to grow the community of salespeople and putting myself out there and essentially putting the spotlight on me. And at first it made me feel really scared and insecure, and a lot of people messaged me and said, wow, Trent, I'm really sorry that happened. But the message that I took away from that was that people are gonna say things about you. It's because they're projecting their own insecurities onto you. You'll also hear good things other people say about you, trying to inspire you, trying to motivate you. Regardless if you're hearing good information coming in or if you're hearing bad information coming in, it's up to you to decide how you want to feel. And that is one of my factors in keeping my head down and saying, it's not easy to show up every day. It's not easy to put yourself out there. The feeling of putting out a post and getting absolutely no engagement, sucks. It's really terrible. And this all plays into my biggest fear because I was committed to my software sales job, but I was also committed to this content thing. And my biggest concern was, well, if I'm talking about sales, but I'm not performing as a sales rep, it's almost contradicting and not authentic to myself. How can I tell someone what to do better at sales when I'm not able to do better at sales myself? So that was my biggest insecurity and my biggest driver. Although I was scared about not performing, it was also the fire under me that said, Trent, you cannot stop, you have to keep going. And in 2021, I put out a new YouTube video for 140 days straight. Think about that. Think about what it would take for you right now to go make one video, and imagine doing that for 140 days straight. And from a career standpoint, as an account executive in my software sales job, I closed $975,000 in revenue on a $350,000 number. I double promoted, I significantly increased my income, and I hope to be recognized for that performance, because a lot of people, when they're put in the spotlight, when they're completely called out in front of the entire company, a lot of people would fold. And at times, insecurity crept in and said, can you really do this? What do you want to do? But I used that as motivation. I turned it around. I shifted the narrative into how can I use this negative circumstance as a positive motivator to help me achieve the outcomes I want to get. The final takeaway from this video is that thing inside of your head holding you back from becoming who you want to become, that thing inside your head saying, if only I didn't have this problem, then I would feel like that. That is what's holding you back, your own self-talk. All of us deal with insecurities, all of us have emotions, all of us want other people to like us. But from someone who's consistently posted my life on social media, trying to get attention for the last 2 years, whenever you think about other people are thinking about you, you're not in the spotlight as much as you think. Those people are worried about what's going on in their own head, just like how you're gonna watch this video, you may or may not like it, you may find it useful, you may or may not feel something, but that's ultimately the objective of this video, is because people are gonna forget what you said, people are gonna forget what you do, but people are never gonna forget how you made them feel. And that's what people are worried about in their own head, their own problems and how you made them feel and how I made you feel. That's ultimately all that matters. I wanna spread positivity, I wanna spread value, and if you enjoyed this video here today, I'd really appreciate it if you smash the like button now. Subscribe to the channel for more sales related videos and videos about my life in general. That's what we're really broadening this out into. Connect with me on LinkedIn, look me up on TikTok. Have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon. Bye.